Power up! Hello, Internet! This is Gamer Bros Advance. I'm Player 1, and welcome to Okami. This is the HD version on the Switch, and this game, oh man, I'm looking forward to playing this. Yes, this is kind of a Zelda clone. Think of the whole wolf part of the Twilight Princess from Zelda, but an entire game. But this game is beautiful. This is one of the most artistic games I've ever played. And just as a forewarning, I'm going to be doing some voice acting, but if I can't pronounce the names or all of the Japanese words well, please forgive me. I'm not that good with that with pronunciation in that category. So in advance, forgive me. But overall, this is gonna be good. This is really, the combat is very fluid, and the artistic design in this game is amazing. Alright, let's create a save data. Yes! New game! Let's begin!
Okami.
Oh, man. A few of the words I do know because I watch anime and stuff like that, so I know what's going on. Alright, here we go. Story time. Hideki Kamiya. Very nice. Is it gonna just tell us what we saw at the beginning? I hope not, but I'll read it anyways. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, rendering its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the Moon Cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. How about that fairy tale, buddy? What have you done? No. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, that just sort of happened. I didn't even participate in that. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki. The village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here the real story begins. Oh! Yikes! Wood sprite Sakuya. Okay, cool. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time! We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Oh, wow. Amaterasu. I know that name from watching Naruto for a long time. Oh, Okami Amaterasu! She's so cute! Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your power to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh my goodness. That is inappropriate. Phew, what on earth? Who's this little perv? You again?
Ow, wow, 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 wow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun.
Wandering Artist Isun, apparently the biggest perv since Jiraiya from Naruto. Yes, I'm gonna be referencing Naruto a lot because that's one of the most Japanese anime that I've ever watched.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
Ow.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it, you look just like that statue of Shiranui.
And he's dead.
Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prize sword Denkomaru against you.
Is this really the time for some pleasant banter?
What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway?
Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. You all have said some weird stuff.
The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit.
That's the fruit that girl said. That girl said that.
If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there.
If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay, so... Oh, examine. Let's see. That fruit sure is growing in a high place. The only way we're going to reach that is with some kind of special power. Alright, so let's just go through this door thing and go get ourselves a special power. This is going to be a longer episode because there's been a lot of story and whatnot.
Where are we?
It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. The L button changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Oh, this is so gorgeous. Like, seriously. Oh, hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Yeah, hopefully we won't get stuck, because I've actually never played this game all the way through. I've played a good bit of it, so we won't get terribly lost, but, you know. Alright, thank you. River of the Heavens, cool. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of, like, Japanese spirituality stuff in this, but, you know, this is culture, and I respect culture. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Okay? Way to go, my furry friend! You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Well, how do I know I can break it? If I see it, does that I can break it? So if I see this mountain, that means I can break it with my head. Alright. Breaking... See why I think this is kind of like a Zelda clone sort of deal? Well, I'm pretty certain everybody thinks that, but, you know. I don't want to step on any toes of the fans of this game. Because I like this game just as much as you guys do. Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furball. Get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Oh. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. There we go. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Alright, what do we got? You obtained Holy Bone S. I'm guessing the S stands for small. Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. Alright. So we'll keep moving along. See what else we can find. Always looking for these. Getting money is important because you use it to buy weapons, items. Very in-depth gameplay, I assure you. And couple that with this amazing artistic design, you've got ourselves a really good third-party title right here. Because this game wasn't made by Nintendo, it was made by Capcom. And Amaterasu is one of their beloved IPs. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? An excellent question, Isoon. Though if you're gonna call me Amy, I'm gonna call you Jiminy, because you're a... Nah, I'll just call you Isoon. What's going on? River of the Heavens. I know, that's where we are. The River of the Heavens? They mean that the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Alright, well, I'll take a look at it in a moment. Alright, let's see what's up here. Okay, there's just more oh. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Alright, and you're going to be seeing this screen a lot, so get used to it. There we go. That's how we do it. Oh, that is a dragon! Are you going to grant me a wish, Shenron? Anime reference.
Why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu, I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust.
Ooh, well. Can't say no to that. Neato. Wow! That was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation! Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good as a brush as yours truly! Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? I don't know, Isoon. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe you're just out of touch with things. Yes, I know. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's just one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river, There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Watch me, soon. Watch me. What? What is it? Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what happens. There we go! Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens! But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? I did, you stupid bug! Alright, can we move any faster? Guess not. Okay. Alright, let's go get this treasure chest, see what's inside. You obtained Astral Pouch. Look what you found, Furball! This Astral Pouch here is amazing! It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm just finding yen, but yen is good. Yen is good. Oh, you consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Oh, you consumed a peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Okay. You consumed an orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Alright. Is that it? Okay, moving on. Where are we off to now? I want to get through this whole tutorial level before we call it an episode. Ooh. Oh, man. You just gotta take in all of this scenery. It's so beautiful. Oh, man, I could just walk down this pathway all day long. Alright, what's this sign say? Can we read it? Yes. Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Yeah, it's the legendary hero who defeated Orochi in the legend. It's a good question. Oh. Alright, there we go. There we go. Whew. Pardon me if the camera gets a little disorienting. Alright, what in the world do we got here? And if I ever see these pots, I'm going to attempt to break them, that's for sure. You consumed dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Yes. Awesome. Alright, moving on. What do we got up here? Come on, Amaterasu, let's get going. Let's chop. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the Cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf, Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The god sure didn't do much to protect this place. Sword's not complete? I think we can fix that. There we go. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... I didn't really see it. It looked like a mouse of some sort. I might be wrong. It kind of looks like a mouse with a giant sword.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Nifty. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Alright? Well, prepare to see it. Wow! I didn't think you had it in ya, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Yeah, lucky me. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Alright. And we got a little compass here that alright. Sweet. So we have a little bit of a compass, but I don't think the compass always shows itself. So let's head back to that peach and... Oh! What the? Where'd they come from? Ah, whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know what? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the Y button to use its power against them. Look, Amy! Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Alright? Alright. Alright, and... kapow! And kapow! Oh, man. That combat is so satisfying. You obtained Spirit Globe S, which stands for small. Humanity's faith made solid. Restores a little solar energy. You obtained Ink Bottle. Bottle full of ink. Fills one of Matarasu's ink pots. Yes, you gotta be careful, because if you use the ink mode too much, it'll drain all your ink, and then you have to wait for all of it to recharge again. Okay, now let's try and get back to that peach thing. Okay, we made it to the save point, and I think we're gonna actually call it an episode here. So in the next episode, we will cut the peach down and see where we go from there. So yeah, this is Okami, everybody. Hopefully we'll get through this game. I hear it's a very long one with a lot of Zelda-like puzzle solving and traveling and whatnot. But hey, Amaterasu's cute. I like this guy. Girl, excuse me. Amaterasu is a girl. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos me and Player 2 have done. And share this content with your friends. We love hearing from you. This is Gamer Bros Advance. I'm Player 1 and I am powering down.